The fall of Danny Masterson is complete, as the judge in the case have sentenced the one-time actor of that '70s show to 30 years to life for raping multiple women. And man, mm-mm-mm. Coming from Deadline, where the one time that '70s show's actor was for both his trials on the criminal charges, Masterson was present in court for the sentencing from LA Superior Court Judge Charlene Omendo or Mido. Permitted to address the court, the 47-year-old Masterson chose not to speak, though he did confer with defense lawyer Philip Cohen just before sentencing began. Speaking to Masterson directly of a criminal justice system that you feel has failed you, you are not the victim here. Your actions 20 years ago were criminal. This is what Judge Omido told Danny Masterson. Today's sentencing comes over 3 months after Masterson was found guilty by LA jury on 2 of the 3 counts of sexual assault. The rapes occurred 2 decades ago. He was given 150 days credit for time already served. He was also notified that he could file a notice of appeal within 60 days of today, a move that the defense is expected to make quickly. The defense unsuccessfully has sought to have their client's time served concurrently. As attorney Sean Hawley made it clear in remarks to the court in the filing this week, if the defense argument had been successful, it would have seen Masterson in prison for 15 years to life as the maximum, with the eligibility of parole for 85% of the way through his sentence. As they made clear in court today, the LA Circuit or LA County District Court Attorney's Office disagreed with that and asked for 30 to life for Masterson. Articulated by Deputy DA Reinhold Mueller today, that disagreement was based in no small part of the fact that there were multiple victims on multiple occasions of forcible rape in the case. Free on bail of $3 million until May 31st of this year when the verdict was delivered, Masterson was arrested in 2020 over the alleged assaults that occurred between 2001 and 2003 in Hollywood Hills house. The prominent Scientology member was looking up to 45 years if found guilty on all 3 rape counts in the first trial and the subsequent retrial. Following a late 2022 trial that resulted in a deadlocked jury, the verdict of the retrial this year saw the actor led away in custody by sheriff's deputies. Deemed a flight risk by Judge Olmedo, Masterson has been behind bars since May 31st, awaiting the twice delayed sentence hearing. With his hair slicked back, a bearded Masterson sat with Hawley and Cohen led a defense team as the proceedings started just before 9 a.m. on Thursday before the sentence was handed down. The court addressed the recently filed defense motion for a new trial after listening to dense and constitutional-based arguments from both the defense and the prosecution. The motion was denied by the judge. As his defense team reiterated both trials and since the verdict, Masterson was quickly fired from the Netflix comedy The Ranch at the end of 2017 as the assault claims became known, and has been excluded from the '90s show's revival, and has insisted that he is not guilty and that the sex with the 3 Jane Does was consensual. While not a formal defendant in the criminal case, the Church of Scientology in his role and allegedly seeking to cover up the rapes and punish the victims were frequently brought up in both trials. After the new trial motion was denied, victim impact statements from all 3 Jane Does in the case were read out in court. Mm-mm-mm. So, Danny Masterson, look, I don't feel sorry for you, bro. And you got a long time to think about what you did. You claiming this sex was consensual, they're claiming it's not. Well, guess what? When you got multiple women coming out saying that the sex wasn't consensual, is not a good look to you, buddy. And as a result of that, you got 30 years to life. And with the truth and sentencing um, thing that is currently in place out there, he got to do at least 85% before he's even considered for parole. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told Enrique Tarrio a couple days ago, right? Keep your head up and your ass down. Because where you going, they don't care about celebrities. So it is what it is, right? The verdict's been handed down. The sentence has been handed down. So I don't know what else to tell you, right? So do not subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. This is Burning Hot Topics. Peace.